This is Craig Armstrong, freshman two-way player here for the University of Texas Longhorns baseball team. And this is MLB The Show 23. We got 30 colleges. I'll scroll through them right now. 30 colleges with completely customized rosters, and we're going to play a college dynasty here. We're going to be a player lock. Craig Armstrong, two-way freshman here for the Texas Longhorns. We got 5 teams here in our conference, only able to pick 5 from each. We got the SEC, Big 12, Big 10, ACC, Pac-12, and the Ivy League. So we got the Kansas State Wildcats, the TCU Horned Frogs, West Virginia Mountaineers, Texas Longhorns, of course, and the Oklahoma State Cowboys in our division. And then let's take a look. What else we got? I'll go to stadium assignments. That's the easiest way to do it. So yeah, Oklahoma State, Cowboys, Texas, West Virginia, TCU, Kansas State, and then the ACC, we got the Louisville Cardinals, the Miami Hurricanes, Tar Heels, of course, Virginia Cavaliers, and Wake Forest. And then we got the SEC here. LSU, we got Arkansas, Tennessee, we got Vandy and Alabama. And then in the National League, but the other side we got, let's see here, start here in the Pac-12. We got the Washington Huskies, Oregon State Beavers, UCLA. We got USC. We got Stanford. Then we got the Ivy League here, Yale, Columbia, Princeton, Harvard, and Penn. And then we got Michigan. This is the Big Ten. Yeah, the Big Ten. Michigan, Iowa, Indiana, Penn State, and Ohio State. All right, so let's get into our roster here, the Texas Longhorns. Let me explain real quick. It'll be easiest right here in the pitchers. 25 years old means you are a senior. 24 right here would be a junior. 23 will be a sophomore. Then 22 here, Craig Armstrong is a freshman. So that's the case for all teams after the season. If I choose to continue further, all the 26-year-olds at the beginning of next year will be deleted and replaced with a whole bunch of new freshmen. All right, so let's start with our starting pit. You know what? We're just going to go to our rotation. Our ace, senior Andy McCarthy, number 33. Next is another senior, number 62, Jonathan Pickett. And then it's our junior, Brooks Gentry. He'll wear number 38. Marshall Whitmore is a sophomore. He'll wear number 28. And then it's us, Craig Armstrong, two-way freshman. We're going to be hitting DH, and we're going to be our 5th starter. He is our player lock. All right, bullpen. We got Dino Dixon, a sophomore long reliever. Marcellus Mayfield is a senior long reliever. Middle relievers, we got Marco Castillo, who is a freshman. We got Yvonne Dickinson, who's a sophomore, and Chase McBride, who is a senior. Setup guys, Napoleon Griffin is a junior. Trey Hoover is a freshman. And DeAndre Diggs is our shutdown closer. He is a senior. All right, we're just going to go through positions here. 2 catchers on our roster. We got senior catcher Joseph Costello and junior catcher Rafael Suggs. At first base, we got senior Fernando Perez and sophomore Drew Stapleton. Second baseman is senior Maxwell Rogers. At third base, we got senior Matthew Pierce and sophomore Pedro Ramirez. At shortstop, it's senior Mariano Garza. And in left field, it is senior Benji Bonds and sophomore Rusty Middleton. And in center field, it's freshman Ryan McCarthy, younger brother to Andy McCarthy, the starter. And another center fielder is junior Andre Love. And then finally, 26th guy on the roster is junior right fielder Jared Griffey. So that's our roster. Let's take a look at our lineups. We do have DHs activated. So against righties, it's going to be Stapleton, Rogers, Bonds, Pierce, Garza, Griffey, Armstrong will bat 7th, Suggs, and McCarthy. And then against lefties, it's going to be Rogers, Costello, Bonds, Perez, Garza, Ramirez, Armstrong, Rusty Middleton, and McCarthy once again. So let's see here. What else do I want to do this episode? One more thing I'll do this episode. We're playing WVU first. So we're just going to be hitting against them. So let's take a look at the pitchers we'll be facing, at least the starters. Asher Wilson, Bernard Bosch, and their ace is Colby Stallings. Let's see here. WVU. All right, for WVU, they got Colby Stallings. He's a senior. Throws 96 miles an hour. Asher Wilson throws 99 miles an hour. He's a sophomore. Then Bernard Bosch is their third guy. He's a freshman. Throws 95 miles an hour. So that's who we're going to be facing. It's just some key guys from their squad. Tyson Thompson is senior first baseman. Senior third baseman Phil Bonds. Senior shortstop's their best player, Michael Tenney. But that's pretty much it. Suzuki here in center. Dustin Matthews in right. So yeah, they got a pretty decent squad, but we'll face them in the next episode. We're going to have our hitting episodes in the next one. So 4 games in the next one. And then we'll have our start be the 5th episode. That'll be against TCU. But yeah, that's how we're going to do it. 4 games, our hitting games, and then we're going to have our 5th game, our start, be its individual episode unless something else happens, unless it's like terribly short or whatever. But thanks everybody for watching this episode. This is localized content on YouTube, localized_content on Twitch. See you all in the next one. Goodbye.